Hi everyone, Tashi here from Pixie Mommies Reborns. So this is a bittersweet video, I guess. Definitely. I have baby Keaton here, and he is currently now up for sale. This happened, I know, very quickly, which is often how things go in this crazy dolly doll world. Keaton is the Andrew number 4 by Claire Taylor. He is an AA full-bodied silicone baby boy. He is the only baby in the Andrew edition, and I believe there's only 5 in his edition. 5 or 6, but I think it's 5. He's the only one with the squishy tummy. I'm going to show you all of him. And Keaton has only been with me for a very, very short time. You can really see most of him on his previous mommy's Erica's channel, Erica Jones. And before that, Miss Serenity Smith had him. He I'm not sure in between, but he had made a quick stop to those of you that know the baby's journey over at Annie, and then to me. He came to me the day before Thanksgiving, and I went in for the spine surgery. So I have done very, very little with Keaton. So he's in the same condition. Annie didn't do anything with him. He just kind of made a couple stops. So, you can see just like so much of him, on like previous mommy's channels is what I'm saying. And he's in the exact same condition. So I'm going to show you, obviously he takes a binky, and let me tell you something about this baby. He is extremely, in my opinion, very special. The way that he's painted, the way that Claire painted him, there's not as many of her AA babies out there, and she was just so on point with his painting. I picked the wrong bottle for this. Usually a bottle slides right in, but that one has a strange nipple on the front of it. So yeah. Anyway, because the ones, there's a little hair. The ones like his original from Claire just slides right in. I had this one because I had done the thing where the bubbles come up, so I just thought it was cool. But anyway, so you can see, he takes a baba. He does not have a drinking wet, but obviously, as you can see, he takes a role play bottle, and he will come with his original. You're hungry, buddy. You're hungry. Yeah. Figure, let's give him a little something to eat here, because so he's not cranky when we show him off. So yeah, I've done very, very little with this baby. Changed him literally a couple times, took some photos, and you can see the videos of mine that he's in. I did do a details video of him when he came home, and sorry, just got a little so that's up there as well. So I'm gonna show you all his features. I would really like to see somebody that knows this baby, that has been wanting this baby, that's been following this baby, to have this baby, to be honest. His little hands go together. They're so, so cute. So let's start getting him undressed so you can see all of him, and then I'll take you all off the tripod at the end, get you down closer. I can tell you, I mean, he is, like I said, he is painted like there is just no tomorrow. Um, I'm, listen, I'm reluctant in a way to let this baby go because I see, you know how just certain babies you just see and you know that they're unique and just done so amazingly on point. Look at this hair. He's obviously completely done by Claire, uh, sculpted, poured, painted, rooted, everything. He is a full-on Claire Taylor baby. Um, so, oh, he has the white onesie on underneath this. I find him very easy to change because he's not that like super, super, like squishy, marshmallowy, silicone. He has some density to him, but I'll show you he's extremely squishy. He's extremely soft and squishy and cuddly. He's not a one piece pour, so he's not as gonna be as cuddly as those babies. Although I don't know, I've never held one to be honest in person, but I wouldn't, if I had to guess. But he's definitely for a silicone, and I have had a couple other silicones. He's definitely, definitely a cuddly little guy, and I like that he is just a little bit easier to dress with ease, and the clothes aren't like rubbing on him and all that, because it's just kind of simple to dress him. So he is, oh my gosh, like I said, it's not going to be easy to let this baby go. He is on a ball jointed neck. It turns, obviously, as you can see, with great ease. No, no, it's not, doesn't, it's just very ease. The only thing that I will point out with him, and that I know that when his mommy Erica was selling him, that he is missing a little bit of paint on his ears. Not missing, but just, you can see a little bit of wear on his ears. Doesn't bother me in the least. Claire's AA silicone is poured in like it's a little bit darker of a silicone, so it's just a little bit different of a tone. To be frankly honest with you all, to me, it adds to the character and realism of the baby, because you see, real babies do not have completely even skin tone, and you can see that, coloring like that on some, AA children. So I'm not, I don't see that as anything big. Not that it's, it's just something, of course, that you want to disclose everything, because what I can say is that I will be looking for a smooth, easy transaction. There's been a lot of you all that have asked me about this baby. I am so sorry, ladies, with the surgery, and everything going on in life. I don't remember everyone's names or channels or who you all were and everything. You're just going to have to, this is going to be a first come, first serve. Meaning first to pay, first serve. My email is going to be in the description bar below. So you can go ahead and email me as far as price on this baby. I just will tell you all that to those of you that do not know, that are not familiar with silicones, that are not familiar with Claire Taylor babies, he is what I consider a very high-end silicone. He is definitely not a cheap baby by any means, any way, shape, or form. He is just, again, he is just absolutely amazing. He's a very small addition. Here's his squishy dummy. He's a very small addition. He's just, I'm not gonna go and take a huge loss. There's no reason for me to do that. I'm not in a huge rush. So it's gonna have to be the right buyer here. Payment is definitely preferred in full. And buyers ready in full are gonna take priority no matter what. That's just, I have to do what's best for me. I can consider, taking, like one or two payments over a couple weeks or something like that. If somebody, legit that's, has a good reputation of buying and selling comes and says, look, please, I have a deposit for you. I need a week or two to get it together or whatever. That's just fine. Just email me, but please do not email me asking for, oh, can I have a 6-month layaway or this or that? It's just, you're going to, waste my time, waste your time. So please, ladies, don't do that. I got so much going on in life. So please, serious inquiries only. So I will show you, he is extremely, extremely flexible. He's, there's his dummy squishing up. He's just a love. He's just, I don't even know what else to say. He's just perfect. It's going to be super hard, letting him go. He is like, oh my gosh, like, oh my goodness. I'm going to have to get y'all down here to see his mottling, his painting and mottling. But any of you all who know this baby, you're gonna know what you're looking at. So I can't really show you completely his privates here. YouTube, doesn't allow that, or they frown upon it. I don't want my video to get flagged, but I will. Just want to be careful. His little hoo-ha. We'll put a sock over you, buddy. We'll put a sock on it. Just so you can all get a good look at it, the baby. Please note, people that are watching, this is not a real baby. This is a doll. This is a, full-bodied silicone, doll. Let's say, here. Put him on his back. I think I can show a little bit of tush. I hope I don't have to remake this video. And what I will show you is, although he is not sculpted with the feature of a spine, like some of Claire's babies have the spine in them, look at him. The way she did this sculpt, he looks like he has a spine. It is amazing. The details of him. Look at the painting on this baby. How on point Claire truly is with this baby. Got a tiny hiney. He's got a tiny hiney. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard saying goodbye, because he was my dream baby for so long. And I really, ladies, when I went in for the surgery and I couldn't pick him up afterwards, whatchamacallit, I couldn't pick him up afterwards, and see, the light is coming in, so it's giving him like a little bit of a shine. I could, because it's the middle of the day and I got the shades open. I don't like the way that, because he is not shiny at all. At all. I have not had to powder him. I wouldn't expect to have to powder him. He's just, I'm guessing that's Claire's painting. I don't know if all her babies are like this, but I can tell you he is, he is not shiny, and he is just absolutely amazing. Amazing, amazing. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you about him. As far as payment, his price is gonna be friends and family, or buyer pays fees. um I'm a little bit particular, especially when you're dealing with, quite a lot of money, of kind of who I'm gonna sell to, and that's just my prerogative of as a private collector and seller. So like I said, I'm just looking for a smooth, nobody wants things to go wrong when you're dealing with that big of a transaction and that expensive of a baby. I want to feel comfortable when I ship him off, that that I'm not being scammed, that things are right. So that's just how I feel. So anyways, he did come with, I don't know if the all of the originals that he had from Claire, because obviously I did not get him directly from Claire. But I can tell you that that these are the originals that he has, and I will show you. He has his bottle from Claire. Obviously, he has his COA. He has his little sockies here. His little fancy socks. He has his hospital hat. Um, he has his bib that says Andrew. He has this is the diaper cover that says Andrew. Can you all see? Oh, I'm sorry I don't know if you can all see. Okay, diaper cover that says Andrew, and the shirt that goes with the diaper cover that says Andrew. Um, let me fold this. He has his blanket that says Andrew, really nice embroidered. It has trains on it, really cute. And then this was sent along as his originals because his first mommy, his name was Kingston. So there's a hat that says Kingston, and a little gown. I do see a couple little minor stains on it, but I consider this an original because it was obviously custom, made with his first, name on it. So if all of you remember him as Kingston, and then and then he was Gabriel for a while. And the only reason why I did not keep Gabriel was because my son's name is Gabriel. So anyways, he has his little umbilical cord, stump and clip. Let me see if you can get, which is extremely realistic. I love this for photos. It has a magnet, so it goes right on there. So this is really nice to, do a newborn photo shoot, or, just whatever you're, doing. It's just something nice. There are pictures of him on my Instagram, so you can all look and see what he looks like there. But looks like a baby being born. So I thought that was cute. I mean, his hair is so amazing. Like, look, I just put a hat on it, and all I gotta do is just kind of fluff it up, and there you go. Like, I can't even. Claire's rooting is just so amazing. All right, so he's got the hospital cap. He's got his umbilical cord stump. He's got his bracelet, which is Andrew number 4, Claire Taylor dolls, and he has 2 pacifiers here. I think this was the ones that was the original from Claire, but I'm not sure, so he would go with both the pacifiers that came to me that were in his originals thing. So that is his originals. What's I going to say? I am really struggling here getting back on track with my back again, so I won't be doing like any sort of like big fancy box opening or anything like that. The baby's literally just made it around to, like he went from Erica then to Annie and me like so quickly. Everybody's kind of seeing, I don't know. It's just, and it's hard. I just did some reborns and I did, wrapped up everything and it's bothering my sciatica to kind of lean over and do that and stuff. So basically, he's just gonna, just a baby with his originals from Claire. I'm sure I'll do a little something, but I'm just saying. I'm just trying to make it easy. Hopefully, this will go quick and easy. Uh, Again, this is a baby that, many of you have inquired about, many of you have followed, many of you have asked me if I ever let him go. Of course, people asking and people actually having the means to do so is, two different things, but we shall see. I hope that the next place that he lands will be his forever mommy. I can say that things in the one white hair. I can tell you that he does not get really linty at all as I'm sitting here like trying to pick a little hair off, but I'll get like a hair or something fall on him, but other than that he's been like I said, his silicone, his painting is just so absolutely incredible, in my opinion. He has the tongue, the gums, the uvula. He's got everything in there that he's supposed to have in his mouth. Obviously, he's got rooted eyelashes. His eyebrows, they look rooted. They are so amazingly painted. So he's absolutely amazing. The only reason why I'm letting him go, and it's like reluctantly, is because what I have on the horizons as far as, to reach my ultimate silicone that hopefully will be the one that will be staying, forever or a very long time, that has all the features that I want, the whole kit and caboodle. That's coming up on the horizon for me, I think, faster than I expected. So it's I think it'll be wise of me while he's still in the exact same condition that I got him in, so that I don't have to take a loss. There's absolutely no reason to, instead of saying, well, let me go on and enjoy him for several months and da 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 da. And then I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like right now, while I'm not like panicking in a rush, that it would be the right thing to do to get him to the right mommy. So if you're looking for like a great deal on a Claire Taylor silicone, I don't know. I mean, I think he's definitely very reasonably priced, especially that, you can't, obviously get this edition, new anymore. It's not as easy to get the AA babies from Clay. It's amazing. I'm just feeling this, and you go up in his chest, and it feels like he's got ribs up here. It's just incredible. I mean, I know he doesn't, but oh my gosh. And the veining, look at the veining and the mottling on this baby. Like I said, I think he's just painted, so on point. So on point. And he's just so cute. He's just got a little on his mouth. I got to get a little wet washcloth because I use the lubricant to put the passy and the bottle in and out so that there's no friction. And so that's just what you're seeing there. So I don't know what else I can say about him. except that it's going to be very hard to say goodbye. I don't want to continue to get more attached to him. There is no way on God's green earth that I can afford to have more than one high-end silicone in my collection at one time. If there was a way for me to do that, he would absolutely never go anywhere. I would just say, well, he's my little sleeping baby. That would be it. Yeah. No question about it. But I can't. So I have to make a choice. I have to make a sacrifice. And I want to do so, before more time goes on, before I get more attached, to him. And, oopsies, we don't want to see your hoops. Yeah. Anyways, please don't email me for a million pictures and stuff. There's a details video of this baby up. There's gazillions of videos on his other mommy's channels. I've shown him completely in detail. If this video doesn't suffice, if you want, obviously I'll take some pictures of his privates and everything, because I can't show them completely on here. And I know that, obviously sometimes mommies want to look over everything, and that, of course, I can understand. But aside from that, I don't, if you're that reluctant where you're concerned and you got it, it's the wrong, wrong adoption for you. I'm looking for somebody that, is comfortable with me, is comfortable with this baby, etc., etc. Alrighty, ladies. So that is it. There is Mr. Keaton Andrew. Yeah. I gotta say, this isn't gonna be easy for me at all. But it has to be done. So go ahead and email me. It's going to be in the description below. It is piximom4@gmail.com. It is PIXIMOM, the number 4@gmail.com. Again, that will be in the description. Payment in full, I'm asking for, or if you need a week or two to get it together, break it up into a couple payments. You must have a deposit. If you do not have a deposit, please do not even inquire about this baby. If you're not familiar with the silicones, with Clairtail, if you don't know what high end means, please, this is the wrong radio for you, wrong baby. Just because I'm not trying to be cold or rude or anything like that. I run a business. I have an autistic child. I have several children. I got a lot of stuff. And I just know, even when I put the reborns up, the amount of emails that come in is oh my gosh. So if you specifically know that you can't afford this please don't do that to me. I'm just asking kindly to please not do that to me. All right. So we'll see how this goes. Now that he's up for sale, I'd like to get this done quickly because it is going to be painful for me. I just want to get him. Yeah. All right. Anyways, please, I will not conduct business in the comments. Please do not ask me, price or anything in the comments. That's not the place to conduct business. I am not listing his price in here, although I'd like to. It would make it easier on me. I know that some collectors, when you get into the high-end dolls, they don't want people to know how much they paid for their baby, and I do very well understand that. I definitely understand that, because it would make it easier for me to just throw out, what I'm asking. But just out of respect for whoever his new mommy will be, that mommy may not want everybody to know, because everybody that inquires is then going to know. And, I mean, not, obviously people that inquire are going to know, but if I just put it out in the video, then everybody knows, and it's just not, again, when you're getting into the higher end, I don't want to do that to another collector. All right, so I hope that explains everything. This is probably the longest for sale video on one baby someone's ever done, and some of you might have clicked off, and those of you that are still here, I'm guessing, are probably pretty interested or have already emailed me and are coming back to see the rest. So I look forward to getting Keaton off to his new mommy, and I thank you all for watching and for your interest in this absolutely amazing baby. All right, everyone, please don't forget to give this a video a thumbs up for me, because I'll be leaving the video up. And if you're visiting and you'd like to subscribe, please go ahead and check and make sure you've hit that notification bell so you never miss a video and get invites to my lives. All right. Keaton says, will you be my mommy? Are you my mommy? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's hard for me. All right, everyone. Till next time. God bless.